That is 16-inch scroll, saw going through hard wood like it's butter. 12 tools every DIYer and pro should know about, including a socket that grips any bolt you throw at it. Hit subscribe. Let's get into it. All right, first up, and this one always gets a reaction. Instead of a fixed hex, this socket is packed with 54 spring-loaded steel pins that collapse around whatever you press them onto. Square bolts, rounded-off bolts, hooks, wing nuts, it grabs all of them. 7 to 19 millimeters in the small one, 11 to 32 in the big one, and there's a drill adapter in the box. Honestly, it's the thing you reach for when the right socket has vanished into the bottom of the toolbox. Gun? Keep it off an impact gun, those pins won't survive it. Quick one for you though, and I actually want to know, which of these have you genuinely seen in a store? Now, this one genuinely changed how I build things. The Kreg R3 Jr. is a pocket hole jig. You drill an angled hole into one board, drive a screw through into the next, and you get a joint stronger than most of what you'd cut by hand. No dowels, no biscuits, no clamping overnight while glue cures. The positioning sliders give you 9 depth settings, so it handles half-inch stock up to 1.5 inches. Gun? You need a clamp, and it isn't in the box. But for cabinets and furniture, this is the one that makes beginners look good. Real talk, some tools just don't need batteries. The Aero T50 has been around forever, and there's a reason every workshop has one. Chromed steel body, internals hardened in a 1500-degree furnace, and it fires 5 staple sizes from 1/4 inch up to 9/16. Insulation, upholstery, screen mesh, holiday lights, it just goes. The magazine loads from the back, it's jam resistant, and there's a window so you can see when you're running low. Gun? It's manual, so a big upholstery job will make your hand ache, but it'll outlive most of the cordless stuff in your shop. If you're building a first tool kit, start here. This is the BLACK+DECKER 20-volt max drill driver, and it's the definition of a sensible first drill. 24 clutch positions, which matters more than people think, because that's what stops you stripping a screw head or driving straight through your workpiece. The lithium battery holds charge up to 18 months sitting in a drawer, and you get a 30-piece bit set in the box. Gun? It's not a hammer drill, so masonry isn't its thing. But for flat pack, shelves, and everyday jobs, it's plenty. Here's a cheap one that solves a genuinely annoying problem. It's a 10-inch contour gauge. Press it against a molding, a pipe, a door casing, whatever awkward shape you're fighting, and the pins copy the profile exactly. Lock it, trace it onto your tile, and cut. No cardboard templates. Gun? 10 inches only gets you so far on a wide baseboard, but for flooring around a doorway, it turns a nightmare into 5 minutes. Okay, the Dremel 3000. This is the one tool here that does about 40 jobs. Cutting, sanding, grinding, polishing, engraving, sharpening, and getting into gaps nothing else reaches. Corded 1.2 amp motor, 6 speeds, running from 5,000 up to 35,000 RPM, so you can slow it down for plastic or wind it up for metal. There's an airflow system to keep it cool, and this kit ships with 24 accessories and a case. Gun? It's corded. For detail work at a bench, I honestly don't mind, but up a ladder, that's a factor. This one's for the makers. The Works MakerX Wood and Metal Crafter is a cordless wood burning and soldering pen, and what sells it is the heat up time. 30 seconds, and it's at temperature, not 3 minutes of standing around like an old iron. You set it digitally from 400 up to 900 degrees Fahrenheit, so it burns into wood, then solders a circuit board. 9 burning tips included. Gun? It's tool only, so you need a Works battery and the hub. But if you're already in that system, it's a lovely thing to own. You already know these, and that's kind of the point. Channel lock 420s, still forged in the United States from high carbon steel. The tongue and groove design is undercut, so the jaws bite instead of slipping. The teeth are laser heat treated, And the pivot is a permalock fastener, so there's no nut and bolt to work loose. Gun? It's not the tool you brag about, but it'll still be in your box in 30 years. And here's its sibling, which I think is even cooler. It's a cordless airbrush, and works reckon it's the only 20-volt battery-powered one out there. Normally an airbrush means a compressor, a hose across the floor, and a whole setup ritual. This is just pick it up and spray. 0.4mm nozzle for detail, and one trigger controls both air and paint volume, so it's genuinely easy to learn. Miniatures, models, birdhouses, even cake decorating. Gone? Too lonely again. But watching a kid paint something properly with this instead of brush, that sells it. Sanding is nobody's favorite job, so anything that speeds it up earns its place. This is an 18-volt cordless palm sander, and going cordless matters more here than on most tools, because you're constantly moving around a workpiece, and a cord always ends up dragged across the surface you just finished. It takes hook and loop paper, so you can swap grits in about 2 seconds, and the dust port takes a shop vac, which genuinely cuts the mess. Gone? Battery sanders eat runtime, so have a second pack charging. But for finished work, it's lovely. If you got a deck or a fence, stop what you're doing and look at this. The Wagner Control Spray QX2 is a handheld HVLP sprayer, and Wagner claim it lays down stain about twice as fast as a brush. A 6 by 8 foot section in around 4 minutes. It's the finish that gets me though. No brush marks, no lap lines, and it reaches into lattice and spindles where a brush just can't. 3 spray patterns plus adjustable flow. Gone? You gotta mask properly. Overspray is real. But lock and go cleanup is genuinely quick. And I saved my favorite for last. The WN3923 is a 16-inch variable speed scroll saw, and this is the machine that cuts curves you simply cannot cut any other way. 550 up to 1600 strokes a minute, and it'll go through 2 inches of hardwood. The table bevels 45 degrees for angled cuts. Best bit? The side panel flips open, so changing a blade takes seconds instead of being the reason you stop using the thing. You also get a cast iron base that kills the vibration, an air pump to blow dust off your cut line, a dust port, and 3 blades in the box. Gone? It's the biggest item here, so you need somewhere to put it. But look what comes off it. That's all 12, all linked down in the description. If I'm only taking 2 home, it's the scroll saw and the pocket hole jig. Tell me which one you'd actually use, and I'll see you in the next one.